So we have a modulus function in question 4. The trick to handle modulus functions is to consider two cases. The first case, when it's positive, we can simply remove the modulus. For the second case, when the function is negative, we'll add a negative sign in front of it to make it positive. So this is what we will do. Okay, so to solve this equation, we have two cases. The first case, we just remove the modulus. That's when it's positive. We have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals to 2 minus x. This is case 1. Or we could have the case where this is negative. So we add a negative sign. 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 with a negative on it will be equals to 2 minus x. So we'll handle the two cases separately. Let's do this case first. So let's throw the negative sign over to the other side. So we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals to x minus 2. Okay, next we move everything over. So we have 2x squared. 3x minus x gives us 2x. So we have plus 2x. Minus 2 and minus 2 cancels. So we get equals to 0. Here we can factorize 2x out. So 2x, x plus 1 will be equals to 0, leaving us with the answer x equals 0 or x equals to minus 1. So these are two answers we have over here. So for the other case, let's continue with this first case. We move the numbers across, so we get 2x squared. 3x, moving the minus across, gives us plus x. So 3x plus x gives us plus 4x. And minus 2, we move the 2 across, minus 2. Minus 2 minus 2 gives us minus 4 equals to 0. Okay, there's a common factor of 2. Let's divide throughout by 2 to get x squared plus 2x minus 2 equals to 0. Unfortunately, this is not factorizable using integers, so we'll use our quadratic formula. So our quadratic formula goes x equals to minus b minus 2 plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, which is 2 squared minus 4, a is 1, and c is minus 2, over 2a, which is 2 times 1. Okay, we simplify. Minus 2 plus minus square root of 2 squared is 4. This is minus 8. Minus 8 is plus 8. So 4 plus 8 gives us 12 over 2. So we further simplify it. 12 is made up of 4 times 3. So square root of 4 is 2. So this is minus 2 plus minus 2 square root 3 over 2. So now we can divide throughout by 2 to get minus 1 plus minus root 3. So we have 4 answers. So our final answers are x is equals to, the smallest answer is minus 1 minus square root 3. The next answer is minus 1. The next answer is minus 1 plus square root 3. And then we have 0 as the last answer. So these are the 4 answers to our equation. For the second half of question 4, we are asked to sketch graphs. So let us use our GC to help us visualize this. Okay, so let's key in the two equations we have. So we go to our graph screen, and then we want to key the modulus function, so that it's hidden under alpha f2, so the absolute value function. Okay, so we key it, and now we key in what we have, which is 2x squared. 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. So this is the first function we have. It will be in blue. So the next function in red will be the simpler function 2 minus x. This should be our straight line graph. Okay, so let's zoom. Usually we go to zoom number 6, which is zoom standard, to see the graph. So let's see in action. So this is our straight line graph. Our modulus function, it's over here. So notice it cuts at 4 points, and that is what we expect from our answers from part 1. It cuts at 1 point over here, 2 points over here, and the last point over here. Okay, so let's transfer this to our paper. So the modulus function will, it is originally a U-shaped graph, but it got flipped up because of the modulus. So this is how it looks like. Okay, and then next we have our straight line. So if you look more closely at the graph, it actually cuts right at the y-axis. So we have to be careful when we sketch it. Okay, so let's have that. We have this point, it cuts at the y-axis. It's a straight line graph this way and this way. Okay, so this is our two graphs. So let's label the graphs. This graph is y equals to modulus of 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. And this straight line over here, it's given by y equals to 2 minus x. Okay, so let's label a few more things. We can label the y-intercept when x equals 0. If we substitute either one, we will get the value 2. So at this point, the y value is 2. Okay, when y equals 0 for this guy, and the x value happened to be 2. So this point, it's the value 2. Okay, if we solve for the x-intercepts when y equals 0, and if we factorize this equation, we'll end up with the answer half, I believe, as well as the answer minus 2. Yeah. So, and then let's label all the 4 intersections we have over here. Okay, so we found 4 answers from the first part. The most negative answer is -1 minus root 3. So this is the intersection over here. Okay, the second intersection will happen at -1. The third intersection will happen at 0, that's the axis. And the last intersection happens at -1 plus square root 3. So that's all we have to fill out, and this is our graph. So next, we are asked to solve a inequality. So the inequality asks us for modulus of 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 must be less than 2 minus x. So how do we use a graph to solve this part? We want the modulus function to be less than, to be lower than the graph, the straight line graph of 2 minus x. So when does that occur for our graph? On the extreme left side of the graph, the modulus function is higher than the straight line graph. However, for this part over here, it's actually lower. So this part will form our answer, our solution. Okay, this part, the modulus function goes up higher than the line again, but this part is lower yet again. So we have this. So these two red shaded regions are what we want. The final part, the modulus function, is again higher than the other guy. Okay. So if we express our answers as an inequality, so our answer would be, so the required solution is this red region over here. So x is in between -1 minus root 3 and -1. So it's in between these two quantities. Or it's in this red region over here. So it's in between 0 and -1 plus square root 3. So -1 less than x less than -1 plus square root 3. Sorry, this one is not -1, this one is 0. It's from 0 to -1 plus square root 3. So this is our answer for part 2.